Hi everybody, I am back today to do a little plan with me video. So you will see on the desk there I have got my bullet journal. So I have mentioned in some previous videos and on Instagram that I am now back in my bullet journal because I really missed having an A5 sort of real estate worth of sticker space. So I have gone back into my bullet journal and I wanted to show you that you can use the EllieBeth stickers in any sort of spread. I use them in personal spreads, I use them in my A5 bullet journal, and the kit that I am using this week is called Deck the Halls. So I am using a mini kit for this particular spread. I did get a secondary sheet in one of my grab bags, which was for Deck the Halls. So I've got two of the sheet that you can see me pulling the stickers off there. I've already used some of the stickers because I pre-planned out next week in my personal size traveller's notebook. So I'm just going to speed the video up from this point in, and I will sort of talk you through what I'm doing. Okay, so I've sped my footage up and I am just putting the stickers down roughly where I want them to sit. I'm still getting used to exactly where the stickers need to sit on the A5 layout, so there is a lot of looking backwards and forwards at my previous spreads just to try and work out where everything should sit. So what I'm doing there, I've put down the sort of thankful thought box, if you like, which is the quote Deck the Halls, and then I'm actually using the bottom washi to give me some space up at the top where I can put down my headers, and you can see me there just trying to get that washi to sit how I want it to sit. And then I am going through and putting the things down on the sort of notes column, if you want to call it a notes column, on the left hand side. So I'm just putting down the stickers for this week and then to clean, and then I am using a checklist, and that's where I will write down all of the rooms that need to be cleaned in the house. And then here I use this habit tracker actually to track social media, and you can see me there just trying to work out if I've got space to put my Instagram tracker down, and I've realised that I don't, and then I'm just moving that sticker. And then I'm just referring back again to the previous page, just checking out my columns. I don't like to actually draw the lines on, I like to leave the page without the lines, but I do find it really useful just to be able to refer back. Okay, so then I'm moving on, and I am trying to find some washi tape, I think, at this point. Nope, checking back. Okay, and now I'm just trying to work out the best place to put my date cover up. So I always like to have a date cover up for each of the days, so I'm using a today sticker and then just sticking the days of the week over the top of that today sticker, and you can't tell, to be honest, once you've put down the sort of wording of the day, you can't really see the word today underneath. And then I'm using the heart checklists underneath each day, alternating the colours, but just trying not to get too worked up about having the colours in a specific pattern, if you like. And then there's just a bit of gentle fettling with the stickers to make sure they are how I want them, and then I'm just repeating it from the right hand side there. And then I'm still getting used to how the right hand side sits, because what I do is I have my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday up at the top, and then I have my Saturday, Sunday down at the bottom, and then I use the rest of the space for my general notes. And I do that because I really like to have Saturday and Sunday together. So I'm just continuing there, putting on the heart checklists, Thursday and Friday. And then I'm pretty happy with that, how that looks there. And then I'm just checking back again, and I am working out how much space that I've got to put other things down. So I'm using some of the event labels and the scallop boxes, and I'm alternating between a scallop box and an event label. and I'm just putting different ones down underneath, trying to alternate between the patterned ones and the plain ones as well. Lots of referring back to previous spreads as well, and here I am just choosing some washi. So I really like this washi. It's a Michael's washi that I got, I think I got it on one of the planner sale groups, and I've never seen a washi like it. It's like quite 3D, so it's glittery, but it's quite bumpy as well. And I am just cutting it down there just so it's a little bit narrower, and I'm using that washi tape just to split up the days of the week versus my sort of more functional lists, if you like. So I'm just laying that out there just to roughly give me the space that I need so I can work out how much I've got for my notes section at the bottom. Don't worry, I do go and trim the excess washi tape off later on. And then here I'm just going on putting on my things to buy and my things to do. And then there's lots of working out what needs to go where. So that's my online orders, my to go. Then I'm using some more of the bottom washi there, just trimming off the excess and that excess washi there, and then I'm using that washi tape just to sort of layer up my Saturday and Sunday. So again, I had to use a slightly different colour. I used my to-do header instead of my today header, I think, but again, you really can't tell, and with it being the weekend, I don't mind as much either. So then I've just put down my Saturday and Sunday, and I think it looks so pretty. I love this kit so much, the colours are gorgeous. And then I am just putting down my weekend banner. I think that looks awesome. And then I'm trying something a little bit different for my weekend this week. So I'm using the Christmas tree that came, and I'm just putting it sort of slap bang in the middle of the 2 days. I am using some checklists, so I've used the checklist on the left hand side, and for Sunday I've used it on the right hand side, so I still will be able to write some small notes. Admittedly, they are going to have to be small, but I really like how the heart checklists look. They're almost like little dangly banners around the Christmas tree, so I think it works out really well. Then I have put down some event labels there, but they don't end up staying there. Putting some more things down there, so next week, reminders for next week, and then I'm using some of the circle stickers just to give me a list. And then I am putting down, I think my video skipped a little bit there, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, let me catch you up. What have I done? I wrote on Monday the things that we've got going on. So we've got playgroup, James's Nativity Beavers, and then on Tuesday I was just writing down that we need to go and pick up the painting that Abby did, some food shopping we need to do. We need to buy the cakes for the playgroup party on Wednesday. Then on Wednesday we've got the playgroup party. Thursday I need to try and get some filming done, so I am just writing down there film, and then I will write myself a more comprehensive list of the videos that I need to film later on. Then I've written down that I've got a hair appointment on Friday morning at 9:30. I know that I'm going out on Friday night for some drinks with some of my mummy friends. Then I am just putting down there just to do some cleaning on Wednesday if I get a chance. Then I'm not entirely happy with those event labels that I've put down on the Sunday, so I've changed it from an event label to a half box, and the half boxes are so pretty. Now I know that the church that Chris's parents are elders of are having their nativity on Sunday of next week, so I've just written that down there because our children usually end up being part of the nativity. Abby's usually an angel, James will probably be a shepherd, and then I've put down a half box for Saturday, although I'm not sure of the plans that we've got then. I've put down my plan session sticker for Thursday, so I'll try and get some planning done on Thursday. Then I'm just going back in there and putting down a sticker for coffee and a sticker for the food shop. Those two things go hand in hand. Usually we do our food shop and then afterwards we have a Costa treat. I have a tea and Abby has a chocolate babyccino with a pink marshmallow and a biscuit. And if it's not pink, she's not happy. Then I'm just writing down some of my social media things there. So my blog that I need to do, the YouTube video that I need to upload on Tuesday. Wednesday I don't upload anything to social media, so I've left that blank. And Thursday I've got a blog post to publish. Friday will be a YouTube upload. I don't upload anything on a Saturday, and then I upload to YouTube on a Sunday. So I've just realised that the star that I put down, which is so cute, doesn't fit. I can't fit the little box there as well, so I've just moved that star up. But I thought the star was so cute because it's the nativity show. I just thought it looked really pretty. So then just in the to-goes, I've just written nativity, hairdressers and drinks, and I've used the little bauble stickers from the kit to signify and covered up the meal planning stickers because I don't use the meal planning stickers. Then I've used the asterisk circles for my online orders, and then I will write down what I am expecting to arrive next week, and then I can keep a track there. I don't think I've got too much to arrive next week though, so that's good. And then I am just going back in here now. I have just checked what zone it will be for next week, so it's zone 3, so that's the master bed and the ensuite. And then I'm just writing myself the list of the rooms. So I've got the 3 bedrooms upstairs, the 2 bathrooms upstairs, the bathroom downstairs, large kitchen, dining room, wash the towels, wash the beds, tidy the pantry, and make sure the cloak cupboard is tidy. Then I've just written myself for the Instagram habit tracker there. And then I am trying to use some of the teeny weeny decorative little stickers somewhere on the spread because they're so cute. So I end up just putting them just sort of dotted around the days. And I think they look so gorgeous. And then there's a bit of moving around where they just sort of cover up the wording. And I've just sort of stuck them on each day of the week, and I think they look so gorgeous. And I'm super duper happy with all of those stickers. They are just, it's one of my favourite kits, and I say this each time that I use one of Rachel's kits. I say, oh, it's one of the best, but this one is gorgeous purely because of the colours. The colours just could have been made specifically for me. So I'm just writing myself a list there for next week. So I know that James finishes school on the 23rd, which is so late. And I know that obviously it's Christmas, and we've got a Christmas Eve lunch with some of my old school friends. In terms of things to do, finish wrapping the Christmas presents and make sure that we do the present swaps with the people we need to do the swaps with. So we've got our presents for Christmas and they've got theirs. And then I'm just tidying up that washi tape there. Okay, so this is my finished spread, and I just wanted to talk you through what I'd done really. So this is my at a glance planning. On the left hand side, that notes section, each of those sort of 8 headers, if you like, are the things that keep me on track. Having those things at a glance really helped me to keep on top of everything that needs to be done. So I hope this has been really useful. I just wanted to show you that you can do a full spread using a mini kit, and it is possible to use EllieBeth stickers in your bullet journal. You can use it in an A5 spread. This kit is amazing. I love it so much. I especially love my weekend. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all really soon. Bye!